The things that cause the most damage in vendor relationships are almost never in the contract. They're in the gaps. Most technology contracts are detailed on the things vendors want to be detailed on. Things like licensing terms, payment schedules, liability limitations. They're vague on the things that actually determine whether the relationship works. Implementation support, escalation paths, data ownership, and what happens when performance falls short of what was promised in the sales process. Before you sign anything, 4 questions need clear, written answers. First, what does implementation support actually include? Hours, personnel, duration, and what's out of scope? Second, if the product doesn't perform the way it was represented in the sales process, what's the remedy? Third, who owns the data, the outputs, and any models or configurations built on your environment, you or them? And fourth, what does an exit look like? If you need to switch vendors in 2 years, what does it cost you, and what do you take with you? Vague answers to any of these are a negotiation opportunity before a signature and before a problem after signature. I renegotiated a contract mid-engagement after the implementation scope expanded significantly beyond what had been discussed during the sales process. The contract was vague on what implementation support included. The vendor interpreted it narrowly, we interpreted it broadly. Neither of us was wrong given the language. We resolved it, but it did cost time, goodwill, and money that wouldn't have been spent if the contract had been specific. The lesson wasn't to distrust the vendor, it was to close the gaps before signing. What contract gaps have cost your organization time or money in a vendor relationship? Let's learn from each other. Drop something specific in the comments and maybe we can get a conversation going. And if you're reviewing a contract right now and you need someone to think about some of those items with you, feel free to reach out.